Woo! What is up, hashtag FURRYPACK, and welcome to a brand new video. Tonight I'm playing on the PC. I'm playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Some old school classics here, and I'm using a default classes, which is the Dragunov class that's default. But yeah, welcome to another video. If you guys want to see some more Call of Duty Black Ops 1 in the near future, let me know in the comments about that. I'll be down to actually go ahead and definitely do some more content, especially because I would like to play the zombies and play the old school maps that I always enjoyed playing, like, you know, the Tutton 5, you know, those are two of my favorite maps, you know, instead of having to buy the remastered versions for Black Ops 3, or play a mod version. But anyways, tonight's video is a bit of a raw upload, as you could tell. Well, doing terrible playing this game. I am also playing with my, you know, GameSir T1 controller, which is quite nice because this control is not just meant for, you know, Android and iOS, you know, mobile devices, but it's also meant for PC, or even works on the PS3, which is quite nice. But I'm using it in the PC mode on PC, of course. Highly recommend this controller. You know, it's actually really good if you wish to have a controller for your PC. Whoa, this dude. Whoa, man, I'm playing against bots. Wait.
Enemy spy plane above.
Or are they bots? Or are they red? Yeah, they're bots, okay. Because I am in the combat training mode. But, yeah. Tonight's video is not really going to be much. I guess, like, super exciting. It's pretty much just a free-for-all of me sniping and firing range on an old-school classic game from a Treyarch, which is Black Ops 1. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually switch. Oops. There we go. Switch classes here. So this game's actually controller supported by default, which is really cool. But it's actually only controller supported when you're actually in the game playing. If you go ahead and it's able to pause and unpause. But if I go into the menu, I still have to use my mouse to select my class. Or if I'm in the complete lobby or menu of the game, I have to use the keyboard or the mouse, not the controller. So it's basically half supported. It's basically just only using the controller when you need it, which is during the actual gameplay, which is actually kind of cool. That either way, this game's like, you know, I think back in 2010 this game came out. That is literally 8 years ago, I think, when this game was out. I'm not even sure if it is 2010. Maybe it was 2018, 28. You know, 2008 or something. I'm not entirely sure, but like, all I know is it's been years, and this game, you know, obviously it was on console and stuff like that. You know, it was big on, you know, PS3 days and Xbox 360 days. But being on the PC and actually having that controller support on the PC is such a big deal, because this is the first out of the Black Ops series. And Black Ops 2 is actually controller supported, and it has full support for both gameplay wise and then just even in the menu. And then Black Ops 3, well, that has extreme control support, because, well, this version of Black Ops, you know, Black Ops 1 only supports the Xbox 360 control. And Black Ops 2 also only supports the Xbox 360 control input. So if you buy like a third-party controller that's not Xbox 360, the input when you plug it in, for example the GameSir T1, it literally just thinks it's an Xbox 360 controller, even though it's not. But when you plug it in and it installs the driver automatically, it's just gonna say Xbox 360 controller, what is the driver installed, or Xbox 360 controller installed. That's basically all it really does. I mean, even if you're using an Xbox One, it will say that. If you're using something like a PlayStation 4, it will say PS4 controller and all that, but only some games support the PS4. For example, Black Ops 3 supports the PS4 natively. I know Rocket League as well does. You know, there's a few games out there that do, and a few games that don't, right? But you can always use certain applications like DS for Windows or Input Mapper or XPattern or a lot of other applications to convert the signal from PlayStation to Xbox, basically fooling your PC, thinking that your PS4 control is Xbox, and there is actually no lag input at all whatsoever when using it connected on wired. But if you connect it during Bluetooth, you're just gonna get the same lag input that you would if you were using it natively without the app and all that, which actually is kind of nice. The only thing about it is you gotta make sure your app is up to date because they release new features, and that's about it. But if not, you can just use obviously a third-party controller like what I'm using, and it just works natively, just works great, which is quite nice. But like, I like how I'm just playing this game, just talking about, you know, controller support on games on PC. You know, I guess that's gonna be in the title, PC controller support in supported games. You know, because that's actually quite a big thing. I kind of wish a lot more games on PC had controller support, like some of the older titles. What is it? There's a lot of older games out there that I really do enjoy to play, and they don't have native control support for both the Xbox or PlayStation, or even just third-party random controller at all. So you have to use certain apps. For example, one of my favorites is Input Mapper, where you can go ahead and literally program any button on your keyboard to a controller and make any game controller support. And that's actually how I play World at War. That has no 360 or PS4 support or any control support whatsoever at all. And it kind of sucks, but in the end, it doesn't matter because I can manually go ahead and will add in that support, you know, because of certain software that a lot of people out there are really smart and intelligent to go ahead and create. But I really do wish that a lot of games just had it natively. I mean, I get a lot of people prefer their keyboard and mouse, and a lot of people say that keyboard and mouse is superior, especially when playing on PC. It can be, but it also can't be. And the reason why is people say there's input lag on the controller, whether it's Bluetooth or wired. Well, honestly, the thing is, if they can make a PC insanely fast and really well made to be like superior, I'm pretty sure any company could make a controller to be really fast and match a keyboard speed, you know, after a long time of, you know, actually planning it out, you know, on like a planning board, you know, making a whole bunch of prototypes, a whole bunch of testing, you know, figuring out what kind of switches, what kind of buttons you will need, what kind of, you know, connectivity it's going to use. I'm pretty sure they can make a really superior OP control, and I know there is actually some out there already. Like, honestly, this GameStar T1 controller seems to be extremely fast and really responsive. Like, as soon as I hit a button, it's instantly doing the action that I want it to do. Like, if I could literally hit a button on my keyboard right now, and it will do it instantly. And it feels like I'm playing on the keyboard, but instead of my keyboard, it's my controller. And, you know, I just seem to have no trouble playing my games with a control. And a lot of people say that, well, keyboard and mouse is just better. Well, I personally say it's just personal preference, because there's a lot of people out there that are more experienced on using a controller than what they are a keyboard, and a lot of people could wreck noobs, man, or even wreck, you know, PC Master Race keyboard and only people with using a controller. And there's obviously a lot of all those people that are keyboard and mouse superior people that wreck noobs that are using the control. It's basically neutral, and I honestly would wish that future games, I know they're adding control support in a lot of future games, but there's some games where they don't even add it at all still. And I kind of wish all games had that option, because it would be kind of nice, you know. It's a user preference, and honestly, I just feel like it'll make it more it'll make PC gaming a little bit more balanced and more, and a lot more people would just pick up games on PC, you know. One user could be coming off a console like an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 4. You know, like, basically some people could be coming off a console, and they're worried on not knowing how to use a keyboard and mouse, right? And they want to be able to play their games with ease. sure, they could learn keyboard and mouse, but I feel like if they could just get off their console, go straight to PC, and still and be able to use the controller still, will make them comfortable to go ahead and get started playing on a computer with high frame rate and, you know, better graphics and resolution and all that. But eventually they'll go ahead and then decide, you know what, I'm gonna give PC's version of peripherals a try, which is a keyboard and mouse. They might learn it, they might like it, maybe they might dislike it, you never know. But I just feel like controller support will ease a lot of people into actually getting into PC to play games, and it's kind of nice, you know. That's actually one of the things that got me into playing PC a bit. I mean, sure, having some nice graphics and better frame rate is one thing, and then also there's a higher variety of games that aren't on a console that you could get on PC that are a lot of fun to play, right? And then there's even the option to getting some of these games completely cheap, right? Because of a lot of websites like G2A, Humble Bundle, and all that have some of the greatest deals, and you know, it's just amazing. But yeah, that's really about it. I think I'm gonna actually be ending the video here. I was originally gonna just only do that one first match, and it started up into an auto second match. But yeah, hopefully all of you that watch this video enjoyed the video. Be sure, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button if you want to support me as a content creator. Maybe you enjoy the channel already just based off this video, or you probably are gonna go check out a few other videos or past live streams that I done. Do remember to hit notifications whenever I do upload a brand new video, or if I go ahead and start live streaming, so you don't miss out. Or even if you can't make it right away, at least you are notified that I did upload. However, I am daily channel, so I mean, every day you can always go to your sub boxes and actually check that I uploaded. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late. I'm really random, I don't schedule anything. And if you want to support the channel extra, or if you want to be more connected with me, or make more friends and all that, I do have a Discord, but there is also support features on the channel to support me, or just in general the channel extra as well, so go ahead and check that out. But other than that, yeah, hope all of you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see if I could get one kill with this what is it, rocket launcher, one more before I end it. Oh, I missed. Anyways, that's gonna be it. This is gonna be my thumbnail. That's if it took the thumbnail. Okay, it did. Alright, peace, #FURRYPACK.